come along with me and we will forage first, see what we can find. Okay, see all these white flowers up in this field? Those are oxeye daisies. We're going to be harvesting some of those. And then I also see, these down here. This is a variety of purple clover. You can call it red clover, purple clover. There's so many varieties of clover. Purple clover is kind of a broad term that they all kind of fall under. But these, looks like they have little painted leaves. Like these. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. Looks a lot different than the white clover that's real low to the ground that just has the 3 leaves that aren't looking painted. These actually get a little bit taller and you can harvest that whole plant. Okay, so don't know if there's anything else out here, but we're going to be harvesting those 2 things. And then I'll show you how we use them. Foraging some more. So this little area right here, we're gonna have to weed eat or mow over the whole thing because it's gonna be part of the garden. So there are some plants in here though I want to grab before we do that. There's actually stinging nettle in here, so I wanted to show you what that looks like. So that is this plant right here. Actually, I'm going to get a glove on because the reason they call it stinging nettle, can't get this glove on, is because it has the, that's the wrong hand. Hold on, I'm getting the glove. Yes, okay, good. Okay, the reason we call it stinging nettle is because on the stem, come on, focus. Get this. On the stem of it, come on. I don't know if you're gonna be able to see that. There's these tiny little hairs. And those little hairs have chemical compounds in them. One of them, I believe, is formic acid, which is also in bee venom. And when you touch it, it lodges itself in your skin and then makes it burn and get itchy and red, and it's not fun. But this plant is extremely medicinal. I love this plant. We use it in tea all the time. That's mostly how I use it. You can do other things with it too, but I use it for tea a ton. Now, once you dry it, those little hairs are not active anymore. So once it's dried, it's fine. But to harvest it, you're going to need gloves, and then you just snip the whole plant and dry it. If you do touch it and you get that burning sensation, I'm going to show you what to use against it. I don't know if it growing right here. It's called jewelweed. Oh, here's a piece that is flopped over and you can't tell what it is. That's jewelweed. Oh, it came out. I'm gonna go down by the creek because I know there's a good plant down there. This is jewelweed. So it will get a flower on top. It can either have an orange flower or yellow flower. I think these all, I'm going to say one type and it's going to be the other, so I'm not sure which ones these are. But you can see the stalk is almost translucent and kind of, it's crunchy if you press on it. But Luna, get out of here. Like, you can squeeze it. Actually, I'm going to show you. I break off the plant. You can also use this for poison ivy. Break off the plant. Smash it in your hands. And there's juices that get released. And then, you can't do this because I'm holding the phone, but you would just, here. There's my foot. You would just rub it wherever you got the stinging nettle or even poison ivy. You would just rub it all around release all that liquid material out of it, and put it on the skin that touched it. So these tend to grow in very wet areas, especially down like in ditches or next to creeks. We have them growing in a lot of wet spots here. So that's your natural cure to stinging nettles and poison ivy when you first get poison ivy, not at the end. This is an area my husband was actually weed eating, and he told me that he saw some mullen down here, and I asked him not to try to go around it. So, oh, there's a little spider. Hello. So this is mullen. Usually you see it just with these types. It almost looks like lamb's ear, and it's fuzzy like lamb's ear. And you'll see it growing low to the ground the first year like lamb's ear. The second year, it starts growing upright like this one is, and it's going to put a tall stalk off the center, and it's going to have this big stalk with these yellow little flowers on it. And you can use the leaves or the flowers. And that's mullen.